16 fixtures kick off today. And of course, Switzerland will play Italy while Germany will play Denmark. You has taken us through emotions. It started off as, for me, Denmark thrashing Scotland 5-1. Oh, this is going to be the best tournament. And then all the England and France entered. Yeah. Would you believe that France, in 3 games knockout, have not scored a single open play goal?
Yeah. Own goal and
penalty.
Yeah. Would you believe that? Would you have thought about that? But then, let's take a look at the fixtures for this particular second round, and let's look at them one after the other. Switzerland will be taking on Italy. What are your thoughts on that one?
Switzerland, Italy, the Italians or the Azuris, they are not that convincing. You see how they played against Spain, how they played against Croatia. You question how they face top teams, you know, how they face them head-on. But this is a knockout game.
Anything can happen.
Yeah, anything can happen. 1-0 at the end of the day, maybe a smash and grab kind of thing, or even a penalty, whichever way. But I would not sit here and say, oh, the Azuris will score 2 goals in
Switzerland have been solid.
Yeah, they're solid. They can definitely cause an upset. They are even the side where I will even tip them to even get to the quarterfinals ahead of the Azuris. So anything can happen.
But it's a 50-50 thing for me, because when you look at the Swiss, they are very good attacking wise. You see what Granit Xhaka is doing in the midfield park. He has 2 Man of the Match awards already. The only thing that will make Italy maybe go into the quarterfinals is maybe if it goes to penalties. Or maybe there's just like, it's a miracle or something, because the Swiss, they have this Mbolo, who is an international player. He plays only international football for his life. And then you have, you know, there's much of experience, Akonji and Jan Soma.
Yeah. And of course, Shaqiri,
yeah.
who came in and scored that wonder goal. And
that's it's something that we've known for this Swiss side. They don't have like a marquee star to be headlining their forward, but there's nobody that will come up front that won't do a good job. Noah Okafor is there. You've mentioned Shaqiri. I think that's the only name that can come in and, you know, just be like, yes, I am Shaqiri.
I'm Shaqiri. Okay. Now, Germany will be up against Denmark. I know there shouldn't be any surprises here. Germany all the way. They have been impressive. For me, a lot of people will say they're the second most impressive team after Spain. What are your thoughts? Germany, Denmark.
And they've been impressive, but they've shown that they have a few weaknesses. They won all draw against, what's the
I think their last game, yeah?
Yeah, their last game.
Switzerland.
It's Switzerland as well. You know, you let you know that, look, when they face up against teams that, you know, when you look at their players can match up to you to some extent. You know, they will definitely, you know, falter a bit. But that's where the experience comes in. Where you talk of Gundogan, Toni Kroos, and then at the back you talk of Rudiger at the back as well to stable that defense. But against Denmark, they are okay. You know, not the Danish side of 2020, where they had Mele and Co in front, so many of them. In fact, they had that fairy tale getting to the quarterfinals of the Euros. But I think Germany will just have too much experience just to put them aside.
Well, mine is not experience. I want to believe it is your gameplay. We've seen the last German team, I mean, the last time they were convincing was the 5-1 win over Scotland. Even their second game was not as convincing as it should be. But what Toyosi said, she said, when they meet teams that can actually, you know, be on par with them, they tend to falter. They could have won the Switzerland game. They had chances. I think they scored first, but it was more like if VR had to call the referee that, no, there's something wrong. I think Musiala had to, you know, he injured somebody. Yeah. But if Germany don't score first, and if they don't go like maybe 2 goals ahead, and you score them, it's always very, very hard. Because you see Kai Havertz up front. Except when you bring Füllkrug, what's his name?
Füllkrug.
Havertz is working well, yeah.
Goals in
but when there is pressure,
I'll need you to define the working well for Germany, because that's one particular. I was thinking about talking about that, of course, on my show on radio, where we're going to talk about how Germany need to move on from playing that unnecessary tactics. It's not working actually. We saw that against a big side where they would definitely.
It was only against Switzerland. It didn't work, and that was because they considered first.
It worked against Scotland.
Yes,
okay.
All right.
Against Hungary.
All right. Let me just rush over the other fixtures. England will take on Slovakia. It will be Spain against Georgia. France will take on Belgium. Portugal, so Slovenia. Romania will take on the Netherlands. And, of course, Austria will run up with Turkey, as it were. Now, on to the